Hello guys, Ninja Penguin here from Penguin Gaming. Today I'm bringing you an episode Domination on WMD. I'm just going to go through the routes, spawn points, everything like that, and just give your own to. So, routes. On this side, A, B and C. As you can see, I have them right there. A lot of conflict between the B. If you want it, you have to get B. It's vital that you get B, as you can cover it from many buildings and areas. And also, you'd want to be careful about running towards B, because there'll be grenades being chucked there every second, and you'd want to be careful about that. I'd say recommend going out by the side to the industrial warehouse, because there's not a lot of people there, and you can go up towards C if you're spawning at A to do a sneaky capture. Now moving over to the other side, as you can see, we have A, B and C again, and here we got a lot of collision routes. As you can see, the collision there between the green and red lines, that there's just people running. You're not going to get past the sneaky way there. There's no sneaky way there. And if you go down to the building at C, there's going to be people who are spawning at A shooting down at you if you go through that building, so be careful about that. And if you wait down at that building long enough, you can pick people off in the building at A. Now we are going to go over to the areas. This is at C, and I'll just show you areas where you can defend C. Okay, so going into this building first was a good place. You can just sit here by the window and pick people off trying to attack C. It's a good place. Now moving upwards, this is one of my favourite places. It's hard enough to get to, not a lot of people know it. If you climb up the stairs, you can jump down and actually lie on that little platform then. If you lie down, you can pick people off attacking C, and they won't even know you're there. And if you move up just a bit more, you climb up the rail, you can just sit on this little edge thing and then shoot people down. You're going to have to watch your back a bit though, because it's pretty easy to get shot. Now going over to B. B is the main domination point. You want to hold this one and you're going to do well in the match. The main areas for defending it, first of all, in the building would be my main one. Aiming out, you can just aim down at that building, but watch semtexes and explosions at your feet, because that will come. And then my second one would be over by this wall. You come over and you can actually sit behind that little barrier there and just shoot down. That's a great place. Just sit behind that barrier. It's a bulletproof thing as well. Now moving over, you can actually go into this little industrial warehouse and sit behind these poles, and you can shoot out towards B again as well. So that's also a good spot. But watch out behind your back. Place a claymore or motion sensor. Now going over to A. There's a lot of places here to defend, which is brilliant. There's two buildings either side, which makes it very easy to defend. If you get three of you can defend all angles and no one will ever take A. First of all, from in here, straight down at A, you can attack people trying to get that. And then if you want, you can move over to the other building, or if you have a friend, aim down there at A and make it easier. They can block the people coming from B. Now, if you want as well, you can have someone up at this tower here, sniper tower as I like to call it, and you can aim. If they go lying down, they can actually snipe, and they get all the way aimed out towards that fire barrel that you can see, and just people stop running through there. Now I'm going to give you some gameplay. I'm using the Scorpion, Steady Aim, Scavenger, and Marathon. I just started recently using this weapon and I quite liked it. It was I didn't think it would be very good, but the steady aim makes it very easy to run around and pick people off. It really helps. Like, WMD is a large map and one of the more diverse levels in the game. There are many routes through the map and many different buildings to explore. You can climb up to elevated perches in quite a few places, or jump from rooftop to rooftop. Almost any weapon type can be effective on WMD. It's simply a matter of picking your engagements carefully. If you plan to lurk in and around the buildings, bring your CQB loadouts. If you want to cover the outside streets and alleys, bring your long range kit. Snipers can have a good time on this level. There are many clean sight lines and plenty of space to move around between positions. Revenge seekers won't find it easy to pick you off. Just watch those windows. It's easy to get taken down if you don't spot enemies in the buildings. Be sure to explore this map thoroughly. Examine all the sightlines from each building so you know what you can shoot and areas to avoid as you traverse the map. Learn all the various jumps you can make. You can climb and jump across several areas to get around the map in an elevated position. Several routes between the north and south offer multiple branches along the way. Be very aware of your position and exposure to enemies travelling in the vicinity. Many Overwatch positions in the buildings can take out anyone in the open, so make a point of learning where these positions are. Either avoid them entirely, bypass them with the aid of smoke or stealth perks, or fling explosive or hardened bullets through the walls at the campers. Now, over at the industrial building where B is, this path and to a lesser extent the route just west between the other building are both hotspots due to the convergence of multiple paths. Be careful about walking in the streets. Over at A, the sniper little perch, you can climb up it and there's a nice tower there you can snipe, but be careful because it's exposed and obvious. Over at C, under that kind of bridge thing, there's a sniper ladder there you can go up, and it's very easy to pick people off, but it's quite obvious and everyone has been looking up there, so get a few kills but don't stay too long or you're going to get shot down. Then the main building, which if you want to hold down and kind of camp in that building, if you get one or two of you to go up there, get a motion sensor or claimer going on, and you just kind of camp up in that building near B, and you can actually watch out at A as well, which is a great building. It gets you to 2 spawn points if you're in that building, and as long as you hold down those 2 you'll win the game. So make sure you get that building. You can see me as I just keep running into that building, and I keep picking them off in there because it is the main building in the game, in this map, and if you have that you're controlling the game. I'd say the building across from it is also a very good building, but it's kind of hard to, you can protect C and B, so there's literally 2 buildings in here. If you have 3 people in one and 3 people in the other, you can hold down all the domination places. So this one that I'm in now, you can hold down B and A, and the other one across the way, you can hold down B and C. Just get my A kill through here, and I fucking nearly bottle it because I got lucky enough. But yeah, he fucking, look at the Scorpion is literally, you don't even have to aim. With the steady aim it just kinda picks them off, and it only takes about 6 or 7 bullets to kill them. It's absolutely brilliant. Now luckily enough I get the 11 kill streak here and get my gunship, and I get 1 or 2 more kills and then I die. I'd recommend going for A and C because it's really hard to get B, and you're gonna die a lot by going there. It depends what type of game you're playing. If you're rushing like me in this one, or if you're just camping with a sniper up in those perches, you can just pick people off trying to run to B. But if you're rushing, I'd recommend go to A or C because it's easier to capture it, and you're probably gonna die less as well. As long as you just keep control of those 2, and then the snipers can just pick them off. The classes, you can use pretty much any classes, as I was saying. If you're going to use short range, just go into the buildings, and as I was doing there, just pick people off, because it's much easier to do that than go in with an assault rifle and do that, because the Scorpion would easily beat an assault rifle at CQB. The class sniper, I'd probably use a PSG and just camp up one of the spots that I showed you, either at the sniper tower over at A or up in the pipes at C. Yeah, so that's pretty much it here. I'm just finishing off with the chopper gunner, and I don't get much kills as it is not great in this map. I'd recommend attack dogs rather than chopper gunner or gunship. And the Blackbird, yeah, that's just Blackbird, which is always worth it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, me and King Penguin are gonna have a 24-hour. We're gonna play COD for 24 hours straight, and we'll make a few videos. Maybe play with the zombies as well. So we'll post up a few videos as well. And that we'll have those up probably by Sunday or so. So please stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's coming to my end of my video. Please subscribe and like, and please go onto Facebook and bump my videos. It makes a huge difference. Thanks very much, and